Hello there, troopers. Welcome back to General.Kenobis.Bunker. So, today we're here at Eckmans Toy and Card Show in San Antonio. I got here super late. There's only about 45 minutes left in the toy show. So, I'm just going to run in. I just wanted to do a quick intro before that. But, yeah, got to go snag those deals. Let's go. Okay guys, going into voiceover mode. So right off the bat we have some random stuff. So we see a cable, some Fantastic Four, some Street Fighter, some wrestling down on the ground, some video games, and just sort of like thrown stuff in. So what I picked up is actually a Leo from Gundam Wing. And right off the bat, you see that Captain America down there? That's from the Spider-Man show, the 90s show, and that's my first mistake. On this, I should have picked that up. I've actually been looking for that one. Next up is a bunch of Black Series, and this is actually one of our the stores that I visited here in San Antonio called The Princess and the Scoundrel. I did a video on them where I bought a vintage Slave 1 ship from them, and as you can see, they got a pretty good selection. Vintage collection, Clone Wars, Saga. You know, they got that some of the exclusive, some of the retros, that rare foil Boba Fett, and they got some of those prototypes as well, and they're really good prices. Those guys are really great and always to deal with. You see some of the 6-inch carded goodness right there, and some of those Order 66 back there. I actually ended up picking up really good stuff from them, so stay tuned to the end of the video. Here we got some more Black Series as well, and we got a little random vintage 12-inch Chewbacca in there, along with other goodies. And on this one, we have some of the Hallmark ornaments and a little random bins as well, and where we see some Hercules, some Kevin Sorbo goodness right there. It looks just like him, doesn't it? Moving along, some more Black Series. I gotta say, on this show it was predominant that Star Wars was the main theme, and so they had some really good Lego sets back there. And you see that Batman 66 McFarlane Joker. We see some Trapper Wolf. It's another, of course, our General Kenobi right there, one of my favorite figures in the Black Series. Hopping over, we have some more superhero random stuff. We got some Superman, Superboy, Batman, The Simpsons. And we have something really cool on this one that I want to show you guys. Towards the back of this table, I actually noticed some of the shadow vehicles that I did not know existed, and I thought that was pretty cool. This part has some really good statues. As you can see, that nice Jabba the Hutt. They had some premium stuff at this spot, and actually ended up picking up something from them, just a cheap, I guess $5 figure, but one that I enjoy. So they got some pretty good assortment, a lot of vintage collection. As you can see, some Cara Dune. We got some very nice Vader and Boba statues, Rancor, a couple of molds, really good looking. Some of the older Unleashed figures with Ayla Sakura. Some of the multi-packs. Again, some more statues. That Boba Fett was beautiful. And some Royal Guards. Some random figures, Jango Fett, a couple of nice stormtroopers, also from statues, and some good, I guess more rare figures like that Darth Revan. And we have the Amazon exclusive Sith Trooper back there, some vehicles, Shadow Trooper, some of the Disney diecast figures, and we've talked about those before. We got some Clone Wars goodness. We have some random Force Awakens, and some of the 3 3/4 Black Series. On this one, that's a collection that I should complete. There's not that many of them, and I already have a few of them, so I might start trying to complete that one. We got some random stuff, some Care Bears, some Unicron. We have some Spider-Man pencils and stuff, some older figures. We have some random figures as well, some of them that I just don't know. And once again, we have some The Shadow vehicles. We have some Captain Power in the back. We have some RoboCop goodness, a little bit of G.I. Joe, Actually, a lot of G.I. Joe in this show, now that I remember. We have some Transformers. We have some of the Marvel Legends, some more vintage collection. And again, even more vintage collection going out from this spot. So as always, guys, let me know what down in the comments what you would have liked to picked up from what you see here. Next up, we have some Wetworks figures and some other random and big format Transformers, some Turtles, some G.I. Joe, and lo and behold, we have that giant Snake Mountain that you see right there. That playset is huge, along with some good Marvel Selects and some Marvel Legends as well. We have that Trapjaw, that statue. The box was huge too. And moving along, we see that Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack. We have some die-cast cars. And this spot had some really good Japanese merchandise, mainly Godzilla and some other kaijus. You see those turtles in the back as well. And moving along, they had some pretty cool shirts. You see those MOTU goodness. And all the way to the back, they have some TMNT as well. And a few of just random assortment. You know, we have some Spawns, some NECA, some Dragon Ball Z, things of that nature. Some fig pins even. I actually didn't see that many on this show. This is mistake number 2 for me. I did not notice those nice premium Gundams in the back. Yeah, those things look really detailed as I was editing. And I think I would have liked to have picked those up. But that's just how it goes. We got some vintage G.I. Joe goodness. We have some Super 7 TMNT off to the side. A lot of G.I. Joe vintage vehicles. And some of the Star Wars vehicles in the back as well. And moving along, we have a Hulk format. We have that Marvel Legends, you know, those 12-inch. Those were pretty good. A few random turtles hanging out. Some Transformers. Some Marvel Legends, some wrestling, some more Transformers, Toybiz goodness, and some of the, we got some of the vintage Kenner Star Wars figures, of course, and some more Fantastic Four, some X-Men, Marvel Legends, and some Captain Power going out the door. We have a few comic book boxes off to the side, some TMNT, the new vintage collection Slave 1. Remember, this is a re-release from last year. That beautiful deluxe Punisher from Marvel Legends. That thing, if I was collecting Marvel Legends, I would definitely pick that up. We have some TMNT and MOTU goodness on this side. And of course that Turtle Blimp, which is awesome. And lo and behold, more off to the back. I'll show them in a little bit. It's got a couple of really nice Mandalorian helmets right there. So I was thinking about picking up that Mon Calamari Warrior, and I should have, because that thing was kind of cheap. There are the helmets right there, and the Slave 1 box, a few random comic books and books, some reaction figures, some wrestling figures. We have some Space Ghost Coast to Coast, which I've never seen in a figure. We have some DC Universe goodness, some Simpsons, some Alien, and a nice Alien vs Predator pack that was $100. I guess, you know, I don't know much about Alien vs Predator, but I'm assuming that one's a good one to pick up. This collection now, Ghost Rider, I've been considering picking it up just because I love the way the cards look. Those colors just popped to me, and they had pretty much the whole thing here. And I was very tempted to just scoop the whole thing up, but I can't get into another line anymore. But man, those cards just call out to me. Of course, we had a lot of Toybiz goodness, both DC and Marvel. Some more DC Universe, some X-Men bendables, a Wolverine with the X-Force, some 10-inch, Spider-Man. We have also some vintage Transformers, looking really nice. A little bit of superpowers miniatures, and we also had just a assortment of random baggies. Now this spot was really good. They had some really good Star Wars stuff, and I actually ended up picking up a few things that you'll see at the end of the video. That Ayla Sakuran Clones pack I'm still looking for. I want to pick it up. It's gone up in price so much that I don't know if I ever will at this point. But this guy had some really reasonable prices and some really cool stuff. All right, troopers. So we're back. Yeah, they pretty much had to kick me out of there. Like I said, not their fault. I got here super late. But definitely some deals to be had. I snagged a couple of things that I'll try to show you once we're back into the bunker. Yeah, pretty good show. I've found that prices are always very reasonable at these shows. This is my second time coming to one of these, and I think I'm gonna make it a regular because, yeah, I've found some really good stuff. I've met some people, and they're always usually willing to deal. So especially when it's, the last 20 minutes of the show. But yeah, I'm sorry if I made somebody dizzy. With all my filming was kind of shaky. I was trying to look, shop, and film at the same time. Yeah, just again, I should have gotten here a lot earlier. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you saw some grails that I probably missed, because I'm sure I missed quite a bit. I only got to go around about twice to the whole show, and once was filming, once was like shopping frantically. But yeah, I'll show you guys my haul when we're back in the bunker. Okay, troopers, so we are back into the safety of the bunker. Pretty good show, and oh, I wanted to show you this first. So check it out, huh? Pretty cool, huh? And then on the back, I don't know if you can see it. It's my channel right there. So this was my favorite Christmas gift, given to me by my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, Cynthia, Josué. Muchas gracias. Me encantó. So I decided to wear it today to the toy show. I know he promotes his own channel. Yes, I do. I like to grow my channel a lot more this year, so I hope this helps. Alright, so pickups. I picked up a few things, but I think I did pretty good overall. So I'm gonna start off with my first pickup, which is actually not Star Wars related, and that's this 90s Iron Man. Now, why did I pick that up? Because this is my Iron Man, basically. This is the one I used to have. The same model I used to have when I was a kid. I used to play with it a lot, and I lost it, of course. And also, this is the one from the cartoon. So I like to put this in a. I'm working on getting or putting together a Marvel shelf. So I think that's gonna go really well with it. On to the second pickup of the day. We have Power of the Force 2, Dark Side Luke. This is from the Expanded Universe line. And if you remember, this is the one that comes with a little diorama on the card. That's why the card is kind of thick. As I mentioned in a previous video, I want to get these guys back. I used to have them all. You can see them down there. I used to have all of these guys, and then they were stolen from my house or where I was living at the time. So I kind of want to get them back. And if you notice, this one is in really good shape. A few, like one ding on top corner, but the card is beautiful. The bubble is perfect, and I paid $5 for this, so I could not pass that up. Next, I'm finally filling up a hole in my Boba Fett collection with the debut Boba Fett, from the 30th anniversary. This is basically using the color schemes from the holiday special, so that's where they take the colors for this guy. I didn't have it for the longest time. I was collecting when this line was out, so I missed it, and I'm so glad I got it. So this next one is one that I've been looking for quite a bit, as a matter of fact, and that is the Shadow Scout on the Shadow speeder bike. Since it's all black, that's what makes it Shadow, just in case you're wondering. As you can see, that's a Comic-Con exclusive. I've been wanting this guy for quite a long time now. I almost bought him in Celebration back in 2019. I was this close, but I didn't, because that was up in Chicago. I had to fly. I had to put all my stuff in a suitcase, which of course didn't fit, so I ended up buying a bin, but I didn't know that at the time. Anyway, the point is that I was very scared of just crushing this bubble, and I love the presentation of this, just the way it looks. Very original. It's got the Empire emblem on the side. It looks like it's coming at you from the other side. Yeah, I just love it. This is also from the 30th anniversary collection, so I'm so glad that I got to finally pick this up. and for a really good price. I think this was my favorite modern pickup of today. Which leads me to my vintage pickup of today, and that is this guy right here, a DA on a card, on punch. I don't know if you can see that. It's a 77 back. I think you can see the on punch better right there. Sorry, I'm off to the side. The card is in really, really good shape. So I'm really glad. Even the bubble, you know, it's got a little yellow to it, but not nearly as bad. It's just in really good shape. I'm really glad I got this guy because, as you know, he has been showing up in Book of Boba Fett. So I'm sure the price on this guy is gonna go up. Again, that's not what I paid. I paid less than the $100 listed here. And that was thanks to my friends over at The Princess and the Scoundrel. I did a video with them when I discovered their store at the flea market here in San Antonio. I'll leave this link to the video up here. So go check them out. They have a lot of stuff. They were present at the show, and yeah, they gave me a really good deal on this, so I could not pass it up. Especially, again, just the great shape of the card, unpunched, and it's a character that I've been wanting to, you know, acquire now rather than later. Again, just because of the popularity of the show, then I think it's gonna, you know, increase the price on this. So there you have it, troopers. That was my haul for today. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I've always get, you know, really good deals when I go to that show. It did help that it was the last few minutes of the show too. There were, you know, a few things that I let pass that I kind of wish I hadn't, but I was just in a rush. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Would you have picked up, you know, the same stuff I did? Did you see any stuff that I should have picked up, you know, during the video? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna catch a lot of it during editing. So thank you so much for watching. Please give a like to this video. That really helps the channel. So more people, you know, are brought to our videos. Share the video. If you know anybody that would enjoy the content, I would greatly appreciate that. Please subscribe. Thank you so much if you already have. And let's go ahead and take shelter, because I think that these negotiations will be short.